Physical beauty is comparatively rare, which is why, when we encounter it, we make such a fuss. We marvel and stare and become tongue-tied, and yes, almost worshipful. We may also become envious, diminished, disquieted, or even hostile. So powerfully are we affected. Not surprisingly, as there are trillion-dollar industries determined to keep us striving to turn ourselves into the beauty we encounter in magazines, movies, media, or myth. Indeed, our dissatisfactions with the faults and failings we see reflected back from our mirrors are music to the ears of the beauticians, the plastic surgeons, and the makeup companies who promise to improve us. And yet, here's the thing. We know we cannot all be beautiful. We cannot all turn heads, or perhaps even be worthy of a second glance. So how do we rid ourselves of the humiliation and vulnerability that is at the root of all the makeup, the beauty creams, the treatments, and procedures, so that we simply don't care as much? Let's look at a couple of fairy tales to spot the clues. Snow White features a wicked queen whose daily question to her talking mirror is, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" The mirror always answers, "My queen, you are the fairest in the land." Well, that's okay then. But one day it isn't, because instead of the usual answer, the mirror says, "My queen, thou art of beauty rare, but Snow White is 1,000 times more fair." And then all hell breaks loose, and the wicked queen is catapulted into attempting to murder Snow White ASAP. It's a tale about the pitfalls of vanity and the foolishness of comparing oneself to others. It's about the corrosiveness of envy and the dangers of low self-esteem. Or what about Beauty and the Beast, which is a fairy tale about love, self-sacrifice, duty, and redemption? Belle, the beauty, is kidnapped by the ugly beast, Prince Adam. The beast's ugly appearance is the result of a curse wished upon him by an enchantress to punish him for his selfishness and cruelty to others. This makes him decidedly grumpy, and if anything more unpleasant, which is why he had no hesitation in capturing Belle's father and then Belle herself and imprisoning them both in his castle. Repelled initially, Belle feels compassionate towards the beast, and as he slowly becomes more docile and caring, she falls in love with him. Her love is returned, and the beast offers to set Belle free when he realizes that if he truly loves her, he must let her go. For her part, Belle offers to trade her freedom for the freedom of her father. In doing so, she declares her love for the beast, and this breaks the enchantress's spell and returns the prince to his handsome human form. They all live happily ever after. So in short, an absence of love makes someone ugly, and the beauty of compassion, care, and sacrifice restores beauty to the world. These ancient tales showcase the curse of beauty and also the difficulties of its absence. The beautiful are envied and set apart from others. People are both attracted and repelled by beauty, pulled towards it because of its rarity and its ability to shine a light on all that is not beautiful, repelled because of how hopelessly we may compare ourselves to it and feel lesser. What are we to do? Here are some thoughts. Most of us are average-looking, and most of us look fine, just as we are. Actual physical beauty may be a mixed blessing, attracting envy and spite as much as admiration, and being prized only for the way we look, which is inevitably short-lived, is demeaning, belittling, and produces tremendous anxiety. Comparing ourselves to other people is not as helpful as looking at how far we have travelled. Youth is attractive in itself and needs little embellishment, and we will all lose the glow of youth over time. Being clean, well-groomed, and smelling subtly delicious is always attractive. We all age, but shared laughter, kindness, thoughtfulness, and the wisdom of suffering will imprint our faces with a timeless beauty. Self-worth and attractiveness are boosted by responsibility, friendship, loving relationships, achievement, and giving help to others. Familiarity breeds beauty. The more we interact with and understand someone's interesting character and their way of being, the more attractive they become.